For this one, I thought I would try the Michael Bay drinking game. You know, every time that you see an explosion, a Dutch angle, an American flag, a helicopter, the military, you take a drink. So I'm gonna start this and we'll see how it goes. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as people say that it is, but we'll give it a shot.
A few moments later.
Hello, Mr. President. You're the Rocket Man. The Rock is a 1996 action movie starring Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. A dorky chemist and an ex-con have to break into Alcatraz to stop a terrorist threat. The action in this movie is phenomenal. Michael Bay is known for his explosions, but specifically, I love that his explosions have these little spark things that shoot out of it. High class. He always has kind of a frenetic energy to his movies. It's a lot of moving shots that just keep the pace going. Of course, Sean Connery is great in this movie, as he's great in almost every movie. But honestly, I think Ed Harris steals the show with this one. He does an incredible job of portraying a guy who's really having an internal battle about what he's doing. You just believe that he's a guy doing what he has to do, even if he doesn't want to. As always, Nicolas Cage is goofy as hell. When you're introduced to him in the movie, he gets this $600 Beatles vinyl in the mail. They don't ever bring up the Beatles ever again. I'm sure it's there to set up that he's a nerdy kind of desk jockey dude who's into music, but I think the horrible Rocket Man line would make more sense if he got an Elton John vinyl at the beginning of the movie.
Do you like the Elton John song Rocket Man? Well, I only bring it up because it's you. You're the Rocket Man.
Speaking of music, beautiful, dude. Like, of course the action's super good in this movie, but the music just elevates it to new heights. I'm gonna rant about something, okay? I enjoy this movie, but this bugs the hell out of me. Ed Harris's whole motivation comes from his men laying down their lives in covert operations for the US military. They receive no compensation or recognition for their successful efforts. If the government paid the families for those soldiers properly and what they deserve, there would be no hostage situation in the first place. They would have been let go and the gas missiles would have been returned. They know the general personally. They know that he's a man of his word. If you give him the money, everything will be fine. And I understand that it is a situation of like, we don't negotiate with terrorists. I get that. But the fact that the second they get off the phone with him, they don't even consider it to be an option. Yeah, but he's asking for $100 million. That's a lot of money. But when they release Sean Connery out of prison, he makes an escape. He has to do over $100 million in property damages and personal injury lawsuits. Instead of getting those soldiers' families compensation and a military burial, all of this is so that they can discreetly get into Alcatraz. You have to break out a criminal who apparently assassinated JFK to let him loose. They already kind of destroy the city that they're trying to save to get him into Alcatraz, which he barely even helps them with, and then they get caught immediately anyways. When all you had to do in the first place was just give them the money that they I'm sorry. I got a little heated. Obviously, there's no movie here without it. It just bugs the shit out of me. The Rock is a fun, action-packed movie with a killer score and classic cheesy one-liners. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.